Today, we have finally heard news about what the new Death Guard Combat Patrol box is going to look like, as well as some more news on the new boxes, particularly for Poxwalkers and other new Death Guard kits, as well as some teasers of some new rules that might be coming. So I'm going to start off with the Combat Patrol box. Now, of course, if you didn't know, all the armies are getting their own Combat Patrol box, which is the new version of Start Collecting. Now, these for every army cost £85, so I assume it's going to be the same for Death Guard, in which case it's extremely good value for money, as the Death Guard Combat Patrol has 39 miniatures, which consist of 30 Poxwalkers, 7 Plague Marines, Biologist Putrefier, and Typhus himself. So really nice to start getting into the army, because if you want to start, you've got 30 Poxwalkers, which is a decent amount for in the combat patrol to be able to have a reasonably sized horde, as of course Poxwalkers do seem to be slightly improving with the new Codex, as they've dropped from 7 to 5 points, and I'll give you a little teaser further later on. It says because there's a new Poxwalker box, so you no longer have to pay £10 for a box of 6 of them. This I can assure is going to be better value, and they're also no longer, these aren't easy to build, which is really nice. And what it says here is they might even be getting a new improved datasheet right around the corner, so not only dropping from 7 to 5 points, but also having some improved stats is going to be looking extremely nice for those Poxwalkers, and they are probably going to be a bit more in meta than they were in the last few months once they went up to 7 points, of course. And of course, Typhus around them is going to be giving them a bit of a buff, and for a combat patrol, having those Plague Marines in the mix, doing a bit of melee, a bit of shooting, that's really going to help altogether make a decent army. So it's going to be really nice combat patrol box. I'm not really too sure why the Biologist Putrefier is in there, because of course as an elite it's not necessarily one of the most known ones for the Death Guard. Doesn't really make too sense. I heard somebody speculating that Poxwalkers might be getting grenades, but I doubt that's too likely, so I'm not quite sure why the Biologist Putrefier is there, but even it's still a pretty decent model for the Death Guard, and it's not too terrible. So overall, a really nice combat patrol box, and looking like very good value for money, as if you bought all of these individually, you'd probably be looking at over £100, so it is quite a decent save. Of course, they talk about getting the new Lord of Virulence and miasmic Malginifier kit, because all of that's going on pre-order on the 16th. Now, another nice thing is there's going to be a box of Noxious Blightbringer, Malignant Plaguecaster, and the Plague Champion. Now, the reason this is very nice is because at the moment, since they discontinued No Fear and Dark Imperium, there hasn't been any way to get your hands on the Malignant Plaguecaster and Noxious Blightbringer, as of course I've got them. They are really nice models, really cool to build and paint, whereas of course now they are all going in their own box set along with a Plague Marine Champion, which is pretty nice because they are all really good looking models, and it's just going to be a nice easy, because of course once you've got that combat patrol box, if you want to continue getting into Death Guard, this is going to be a nice and easy way to do that. And of course, if you look down here, these are all of the new kits, as well as the 10 Poxwalkers, which again is going to be an absolutely spectacular help. However, there is actually no mention of a new kit for the Lord of Contagion, because of course Lord of Contagion is similar to the Noxious Blightbringer and the Malignant Plaguecaster. Because there's no more No Fear and Dark Imperium, there is no other way of getting the miniatures, so I'm not quite sure what's happening with the Lord of Contagion miniature, because of course the Combat Patrol box has come with Typhus, which is of course a named character special Lord of Contagion. That's quite considerably better, so I'm not really sure what's happened to Lord of Contagion. They could of course be discontinuing it, although it was still in the points value, so it's probably still a unit there. So doesn't really make too much sense. They might just have discontinued the model. You might have to like use a Chaos Lure for it, or of course alternatively buy one off eBay from an old No Fear box or something like that. So that's about it for the news. Very exciting, of course. All of this you'll be able to pre-order from the 16th of January. I'm going to be getting myself the Combat Patrol box and the new Codex, and maybe even the lots of Virulence. So looking very nice for Death Guard. It is finally getting released, of course. The new Codex being released all at the same time. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out lots of videos soon, particularly when the new Codex drops. I'm going to be planning to uploading a daily, or if not every other day, on new tactics on the new Codex. Also, of course, comment your opinions down below. But for now, bye.